Soda pop, sing songs of optimism. 1972, caught the rhythm of a heartbeat. Lost the change in a car seat. Aiming at the mirror, but still blames the party. As if everybody's listening wrong. It's the vision I've drawn of this impossible.
Inside the show, here's your host, Justin Allegri.
The trade deadline has come and gone. Here's a recap of what happened on and off the field yesterday. Starting in the AL West, the A's snapped their 5-game losing streak as they destroyed the Angels 6-0. The Mariners launched 3 home runs as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 11-2. Anthony DeSclafani won the game, finishing a complete game 1-hitter, helping the Giants down the Astros 3-0. The Kansas City Royals combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 2-1. The Tampa Bay Rays totaled 13 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Red Sox 7-6. The Tribe got 12 hits in this one as they got the extra innings win over the White Sox 7-4. Greg Garcia was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs as the Tigers claimed victory over the Orioles 10-4. The Atlanta Braves had 12 hits as a team as they got the best of the Brewers at home 5-1. Anthony Bass won his first game of the season, helping lead the Marlins to a victory over the Yankees 2-1. The Reds totaled 11 hits as they manhandled the Mets 9-2. The Cubs put together 10 total hits as they took down the Nationals in Washington 6-3. Zach Eflin was victorious for the 5th time this season as the Fightin' Phils took care of the Pirates 3-2. Jake Cave plated 4 runs with 3 hits on the day, leading the Twins to the win over the Cardinals 7-1. The Los Angeles Dodgers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got a road win against Arizona 7-2. The Padres combined for 10 hits as a team as they toppled the Rockies 8-1. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Let's make the most, say a toast before we melt. Don't do this to me. We're both so far gone. Yeah, tell right from
Afternoon baseball now on a Southern California Sunday at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Oakland A's and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Dylan Bundy is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
And now here is Elvis Andrus, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Out in front of it, strike 1.
First pitch, 106.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. All even now, 2-2. Here it comes now to Andrus.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
And this is lined hard to deep left. Upton is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Next, here is Tony Kemp. Comes into this one with 3 hits and 11 at-bats in the series. First pitch coming. Here it is. 1 out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball right side. Throw gets him, 2 down. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Now here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. His past history with Dylan Bundy, he's totaled 4 hits in 23 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Top of the first, just underway here at Angel Stadium. And another foul ball. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Now the payoff pitch home. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. A's are gone in order. A's 0. Angels coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Jesus Luzardo, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average.
And
he's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss. 2 quick strikes to start his afternoon.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Iglesias in front, 3-1.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 3-1 pitch. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, the center fielder.
Ready now is Mike Trout. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 5 for 7. He's taken him deep once. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Iglesias leads off first with 1 away. Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Now here's the first offering. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Elvis at short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Angels strand 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He's driven in 3 runs on 3 hits so far in the series. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. His past history with Dylan Bundy, he has 9 base hits in 18 at-bats. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
At the plate, Seth Brown. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. That evens it up 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2.
Nope.
Fastball well outside. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and now it'll be the catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
For the Angels, the catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
First pitch on the way.
0-1.
Oh and 1, here it comes. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, Adam Duvall.
So 1 out and nobody aboard. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. First pitch of the AB now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Laureano calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. So next to bat will be Jared Walsh. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. Now here's the pitch. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
Fouled away.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
Fouled off.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. And that brings up Chad Pinder. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1.
No, that's down.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-1. Stephen Piscotty, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Piscotty.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. His past history with Dylan Bundy, he's got 5 base hits in 17 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. First pitch coming, here it is. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. A dozen home runs and 38 runs batted in. Here comes the 1-0.
Nope, that's down.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate. And that usually means damage done.
2 balls and a strike.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
Count even at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Pinder, base runner at first with 1 out. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The 2-2 one more time.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ballgame. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a line drive. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this.
don't know who my friends, they like to pretend. Now I'm switching.
Now at the plate, here is Justin Upton. Lifetime in this matchup, just a 1 for 9.
Justin Upton.
First pitch on its way to Upton.
Ball 1.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Upton comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. Swing and a miss for strike 1. One and 2 now. Into the windup and the pitch.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Batting ninth.
So there's the first out here in the Angels' third, and that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Angels still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first.
Number 22, second baseman, David Fletcher.
Into the box now, David Fletcher, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1 and 2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2 and 2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
The batter, number 4.
Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. From the belt, kicks and deals. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And that's in there, base hit.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Wow.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. 1-1 to count. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
Mazzara at second. Iglesias at first. 2 out in the inning.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show.
Never stop me from being a good rager. I get respect from observers, no public enemy. I'm the white Mary Dad.
All set for the start of the inning, and striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
That's a ball.
Up top, it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Pitch on the way.
No, that's ball.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
And now in the box, Matt Chapman. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
6 straight here out of the zone to start the inning, so I think it's a good time to go out and have a word with your pitcher. Just got to make sure everything's fine physically and remind him to be free and easy with his motion. You can't try to force pitches into the strike zone.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Has a look. Now the pitch.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, the high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the stretch.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Into the box, Ramon Laureano. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 delivery. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
You can't teach that, Matty. The ability for a right-handed hitter to shoot a ball through the 3-4 hole, unmatched.
Standing in now, Seth Brown. A ball and no strikes. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Here's the 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The set and the 2-0. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
3-1.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
3-1, the pitch. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. A's strand a couple. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Into the box, Anthony Rendon. And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
The third baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Suzuki.
Stepping in now, Kurt Suzuki. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Two 2-0 now. Fouled away. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
And he'll put this away for the second out.
Number 14.
So now here is Adam Duvall. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The pitch. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. The 0-1. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Adam Duvall leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 17 for him on the season as the Angels take a 1-0 lead.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
To the plate now, Jared Walsh.
The first baseman.
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. Now the pitch. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting. Here's anher 0-2. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors to this point for the Angels. Right side and right into the shift. Andrus has it. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Angels strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. We played 4, and the Angels lead it here 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now to the plate here is Chad Pinder. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Pitch on the way. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. High and deep down the left field line. But this will land untouched.
Here's another 2-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. So bases are empty with one out now. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty. Now here's the first offering. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
Next to hit is Sean Murphy. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. The 1-2 pitch.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
High in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Elvis Andrus. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First delivery to him.
Ball 1, no strike.
Here comes the 1-0.
2 balls, no strike. Inside, ball 3.
Murphy, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one's in there, 3-1. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now, it looks like he's running on fumes.
Yeah, the manager's got to get a couple people up in the bullpen right now. 1 ball hits the gap. They get runners in scoring position. This game could be out of commission.
Swing and a flare down the line. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, the second baseman, Tony Kemp.
In now, Tony Kemp. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the run is in to score from second.
Boy, big game yesterday from these guys, D-Row. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. No hits to this point. The 0-1 offering. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Justin Upton. First pitch of the AB now.
1-0.
Upton is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
3-0 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
In now the power-hitting outfielder, Nomar Mazara. First pitch on its way. And there goes Upton. This is popped up, but this will land untouched. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
High in the air down the right field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Just hung in there on that one.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
To short, hit hard. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Yeah, and I think this is the case of a guy trying to rush it, hoping to turn a double play. And instead of getting 2 outs, they get 0 outs, and runners are on first and second.
At the plate, David Fletcher swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Laureano will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Up next, Jose Iglesias singled last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 0-1 pitch on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Piscotty on his horse. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Next to dig in, Mike Trout. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. On the ground to third. Chapman has it cleanly. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Angels strand a couple. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Felix Pena takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 64, Felix Pena.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. The pitch. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. And right into the shift. Fielded cleanly, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
So 1 gone for the A's in their half of the 6th, and digging in now, Ramon Laureano. Now the first pitch. Fouled off. The 0-1. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Man, and he's nowhere near that pitch. It's 2-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
1 run on 3 hits and 1 error on the Oakland line score. Iglesias now at short. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Now into the box, Seth Brown. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a slider taken for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. 3 balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. A's are gone in order. Score remains tied 1-1. In now is Anthony Rendon. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
And the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. And it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Anthony Rendon becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. At the plate now is Kurt Suzuki. He got under one and popped out his last time up. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Off-speed pitch just missed inside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-1 after the foul ball there. The count now at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. On to first, and Suzuki's retired. 2 away. 2 men are out now in the Angels' 6th. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall.
Yeah, he absolutely torched the fastball his last time up. Pretty much a no-doubter, so he's got to be feeling pretty confident right here. There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Angels are gone in order. Still tied 1 apiece. New inning set to get underway, and up next, the ever-versatile Chad Pinder.
The left fielder, number 4, Chad Pinder.
First pitch of the AB now. Line toward the gap in left center, and that's going to be a base hit. So there's the possible go-ahead run aboard to kick off the 7th.
Up next for Oakland, the right fielder, Steven Piscotty.
So that'll bring up Steven Piscotty as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That misses. It's 2-0 now to the Oakland right fielder.
This guy uses that 2-seamer to set up his other pitches. 2-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. Fouled away. swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate now, Sean Murphy, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. For his career in this matchup, he's 0 for 4. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. The A's strand 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Sergio Romo is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season.
Number 54, Sergio Romo.
Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Jared Walsh.
The first baseman, Jared Walsh.
Here's the pitch. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch fouled off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Here comes the 1-2. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And that's going to get through into left. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's Justin Upton now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Head-to-head numbers against Sergio Romo. He's got 1 hit in 22 tries. The 1-0 pitch.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
1-1. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. Go-ahead run heading for the plate. And a relay home. He's safe at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Into the box, Nomar Mazara. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 1-0. Upton stands at second with no outs. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1 pitch. This is line to left. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
That's the battle, Matty. Working yourself into a 3-1 count. Having count leverage and getting ahead to a fastball. You don't get too many opportunities throughout the course of a game to have full count leverage, and he took advantage.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go David Fletcher. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He's set and the pitch. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
1-0 count. Here it is.
Nope. Listen, I'm biased to the hitters. This is a situation where you got to be aggressive. He's shaky right now. 2 men on, and now you got a 2-0 count. This is where you want to capitalize.
3-0 to him now. Runners are at first and third with none out. That one's in there, 3-1.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribbon.
Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Stepping in now, Jose Iglesias, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch lofted in the air out toward right center. Laureano gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Angels do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's now 2-1 Angels. Alex Claudio has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 58, Alex Claudio.
Ready to begin the 8th, and striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp.
Tony Kemp.
Here it comes. Now the 0-1. Right side. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
The batter, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Standing in now, Matt Chapman, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Now the 1-0.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
Here comes the 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle to Iglesias for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Striding in for Oakland, Matt Olson in previous meetings with Alex Claudio, batting .500, 4 for 8. He's set. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now it'll be Ramon Laureano. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And now it'll kick around in the corner. He's in at second safely as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
In now, Seth Brown, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Almost got the corner, but it's inside for ball 1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. This one softly hit and fouled off to the left, and that moves the count to 1-2 now. Hit hard to the right side. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. But the A's get a run on this RBI double. Bottom of the 8th coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Lou Trevino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 62, Lou Trevino.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 3 so far on the day. His pitching staff has done a pretty good job of making one of the top power hitters in the game turn into a non-factor.
Yeah, they've completely kept him off balance all day, but you know as well as I do, it only takes one swing. This guy has been too hot too long for something not to leak out over the heart of the plate and him drive it over the wall.
His career numbers against this pitcher, he's hitless in 6 tries.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him, but he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time, and it allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
At the plate, Anthony Rendon. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the 0-1. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. This is on the ground over to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Well, good fundamental baseball might just win him this ballgame. They had the go-ahead run at second base, so this guy knows exactly what he has to do. Just a simple ground ball to the right side gets that guy to third, and now all sorts of ways to take the lead.
At the plate now, Kurt Suzuki, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Tough to do much with that one, a swing and a miss.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And he will look at a called third strike, and that go-ahead run has to stay right where it is at third with 2 away now.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
So now to the plate, Adam Duvall. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The set and the 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. One and one. Here it is.
2-1.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Angels leave 1. Score remains 2-2. Raisel Iglesias comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close a game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
First offering on its way. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So next to hit is Stephen Piscotty. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. First offering. And he takes ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again. 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Stepping in next, Sean Murphy. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Smoke toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single.
Now batting, shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
Into the box now, Elvis Andrews, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. The 0-1.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
To the plate now, Tony Kemp as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A's strand a couple. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Jake Diekman enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. And now Jared Walsh. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
The first baseman, Jared.
From the stretch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
And that one's wide of the mark, ball 3.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
There's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped the clutch on that pitch.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Justin Upton the next to hit as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 15.
Digging in next, hitter. Nomar Mazara singled in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. The set and the 1-2. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
The 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit down the line at first. Scooped up. Olsen takes it on his own, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3, and this game is still tied at 2-2.